everything into dreamland. Okay, that is your nature. The nature of psychic consciousness is transform everything in dreamland. Okay, that is very great beauty. It means we are stuck somewhere, we don't know what difference is between the dreaming and awakening. The awakening is when you are with the light. The rest is dream. Yatanto yoginaschainam, those masters in soul, united with that union, they are awakened. The middle classes, although they are trying, but they are carrying on dualism. Yatanto api, all they are trying to awaken, but they cannot awaken. The difficulty is that it is not the knowing which is going to help you. Some people know it is a dream, but they still cannot come out of dream. So knowing does not help. There is one group does not know it is dream. There is a one group know it is dream. Okay, all right, go ahead. You know it is dream. And somebody cutting your head. Now tolerate it. Tolerate it is dream, go ahead. He knows it is dream. He knows the man cutting my head, it is also dream. But there is a 1% doubt, might not be. Who knows, might not be dream. Might be real slaughtering. Atanto api. Although you try very hard, because akrita atmana, the person who is not dedicated 100% to the nature, enam na pashyanti, they cannot be awakened. There is dreamland is Disneyland, that is wonderful, let them dream. Dreamland is Disneyland, akrita atmana, because they have not dedicated themselves. Dedication is the basic principle of expression and communication. If you talk to me, I talk to you, and we are not dedicated to each other, then it is called gossip. It is not any practical talk, gossip. Reality begins with dedication. Associations begins with dedication. Each other's mutual respect of such. Achetasa, because they are stupid. They have no intelligence. They are sheep and goat living the life of cat and dog. Cat and dog also insult, they are very happy life living. The man is lost completely. They have no language. Now 2 cats are coming nowadays, becoming very much interested in Gita. When I read, they become a little bit up curious what I am reading. Many books are open, so they open one page by tongue. They lick it up. Then try to catch it, then jump this way, then open another page. And sometimes they try to pull it out, then I stop it and don't. Be too scholarly right away, it will take time. Cats are interested in Gita, Bhagavad Gita, but they like the most romantic book of Bhagavan Rajneesh. I say, I cannot blame you, you go ahead. That page, they jump up and down. To see his figure also, they jump. I brought the book. Then lick everybody's face. That is knowledge. Okay, that will happen. Achetasa nainam prashyanti. To awaken, many books are written over the dream. It is the dream translated by another dream. It is dream. Everybody is interested to understand dream because there are 3 lives. One is physical. I see, you see me. This is the world of dualism, subject and object. I have to see you, you have to see me. So whole world, this multiple world divided into 2 divisions, subject and object. Pay attention over that for the time being. Because that is very important. To study dream, you have to study this first. And to study this, you have to study dream. Funny thing, because they are not two. So what is the first step comes? Careful observation. Observation of not the observed alone, but observation of the observer also. The two beauty. Experience of the experiencer and experience of the experienced. Experience of the seen, experience of the seer also, otherwise something will be missing. If we have experience of the whole world is dividing on this formula. Experiencer of the experience. Experience of the experiencer. Okay, all right, go ahead. So you are catching up a spider. So a spider will make network and it will be not interested in you. It will have its own network and dance over that. It will die there. That is opening. Yatanto yoginas chainam, yatanto yoginas chainam, yatanto. Feel that awakening, those who are in that line of awakening. Yatanto yoginas chainam, yatanto. Okay, first let them meditate. This is not the topic of lecture. Will you be, mantra telling, will you please be quiet and realize what is going on? You came to understand dream. Okay, first will you try to understand what is going on now? Are you dreaming now or not? That should be proved first, then whom to talk? Sleeping, thinking is called dream. And awakening, dreaming is called thinking. That's the only difference. So thinking is the fundamental basic principle of both reality. When it is drop, it will be deep sleep, it will be new world. So three phases of life: awakening, dreaming and deep sleep. Three are the state movement. And you have to visit all three states within 24 hours. Because this is the movement of energy. He gives advice that this you cannot do. First you be united. Drop every type of thinking. Intake union with the dream. When you drop every type of thinking, then you now allow your memory coming like cloud. So your total life becomes a dream. Your fantasy, your aim, even the prime minister, presidency, all are dream. Even this world which we perceive, dualism, sun, moon, star, it is changing to dream. Because it depends on the dreamer. Okay, did you not pay attention? When you are in deep sleep, what happened to these guys sitting, signing up? Yatanto yoginas chainam pasyanti. Then you will see Atmani. Where you will see that? In Supreme Self, not in yourself. A little self which you have created, you will not see there. It is very hungry soul. Atmani avasthitam. Not just as a guest, it is sitting there as a host. You will realize that master is sitting as an owner, not as a tenant. And you will be in very bad position. You will find the owner is sitting there, owner of this whole machine, organizer and builder and master. Avasthitam is standing there firmly. You run away. For you there is today and tomorrow. That is standing. Mantra is warning that are you playing hooky? Are you serious or not? Etanto ape. Perhaps you might be trying very hard, but you will be nowhere. Because one mistake you are doing. Yatantopi, yatantopi, akratatma. Because you have not dedicated. You have not dedicated yourself, you have taken a job in which you are not interested. You came here because there is no other job available, therefore you have picked up. It is like Indian marriage, very lovely. I like that marriage. The husband and wife is sitting there, and they are railroaded to be together. Neither he knows her nor she knows him. It is organized marriage. It is organized marriage. Yatantopi akratatma nainam pasyanti achetasaha achetasaha. Mantra tell you came here, I know why you came here. Because you try every doctor, last you came here. Otherwise you are not interested. You are interested only in one person because nobody could help you, therefore you came here. If any help is available, then you will not be here. Okay, that is thing. First you realize that without this there is nowhere. You realize the mistake is done, I should have come here first. I wasted my time. Achetasa, these are stupid people. Whatever they learn, it will not serve their purpose. Because the reality is, the world is the dream. That is the reality. And the moment you realize the sun and moon, stars, shining light will disappear in a moment into yourself. Okay, that is another world is hidden. That world does not need sun, moon and star. Bible begins here after creating universe 6 days. God was too much feeling funny and was tired. And after tired he was retired. No, it is finished. It is for some people who are interested. There is not too much interesting things here. Fighting, war, clash, conspiracy, all type of things. If had the room for God. So he left with the she takes for dogs and cats. Enjoy daily life. We should do. Experience will tell you what universe will see. Awakening is the experience of that dualistic universe into non-dual light. Awakening will include what will happen when you are awakened to the sun and moon and star. What happened when you are awakened from the dream? What awakened then? The mantra tells. Yadadittigatam tejo, yadadittigatam tejo, jagadbhasayatekhilam, jagadbhasayatekhilam, yachandramasi, yacharnam, tattejo vidhi, namatam. What you will get by awakening? Okay, awakening is different. He presents a very challenge that do you feel? Or you have heard, do you feel the light in the sun and moon and star, light in the fire, electricity, energy present everywhere? The basic note of that energy is consciousness. They really do not exist independently. Okay, that is too much. That is too much. Yad adittigatam teja, that light which is shining in the stars, yat chandramasi, revealing the total universe, that light. Do you feel sometime your relationship with that light or not by chance? The zodiac sign only you think there are subject matter of astrology, after that they are over. If you are not interested, then they will not bother you. This is easy way, I am not interested. Will they not bother you? No, they are not going to leave. You are interested or not. This is not their topic. If you are interested, they are not going to forgive you. And if you are not interested, they are not going to hate you. Because they don't know whether you are interested or not. Because they don't know that you are living here. This is their house. This is not your house. And they are not related to human psyche without the dream. They are related to human psyche through as the dream. And they are related to real consciousness as vibration of consciousness. So two worlds are moving on our head. One is the dreamland, other is the world of reality. Experience of that oneness, human headache will not disappear unless this mystery of the dream in the light of the self is realized. It will not disappear. We are trying to divide this dream from awakening our physical, because that is physical awakening. Because dream depends on thinking. Thinking depends on things. Things depends on element. And elements are the part of creation. And creation is dreamland. The story of creation is very interesting. It is and it is not. It is and it is not. So that psyche which is passing through this staff members, sixth sensation, and seeing the universe through that, it is thinking. This thinking, when physically we awaken, is called thinking. So it is a dreaming. It is a waking dream. Dreaming in the state of physical awakening is called thinking. And thinking in the state of sleep is called dreaming. So it is naturally, psychologically, it is daydreaming. My husband, my father, my children, my business. Okay, now you are splitting into many divisions. It is not ordinary headache. Don't take it lightly, neither be too much upset. It is not to be complicated either. But it is not so simple as we understand. The matter is something more complicated. It is matter more complicated, very painful. Very painful. Meeting with the persons and carrying on the program of this dreamland very faithfully. It is the first you feel that are you planning to dream or you find in the dreamland. This is another thing. And how will you make difference between the dream and this? You can tell this is not dreaming, all right. But in dreaming, suppose going on lecture, I have nowadays very hard time. For me, my dreams should be better than outside. Very grand program. Lecture program, meditation program going on, then I'm awakened. I said, why I should be awakened? I don't know. I should be there, but I should be conducting my program. Why here? Again get up and hurry up, toothbrush and bath and this and that, then come here, then doing the same thing. I say, but doing same thing there, why bother? You dream. So how will you make difference between how to make a settlement that when it begin to happen, then it is dream? Because in dream you are very sure that it is not dream. It is not dream. Awakening mantra gives clue that when you are awakened, then you will feel the sun and moon and star, astrological planet, all they are nothing but vibration of your own consciousness. Alpha and Omega then comes at the end. I am Alpha and Omega. Then what will happen to earth and food and hair and all you eat? Today we have very nice patient, very lovely. This patient gives, two patients we have very interesting. One, I will not tell you a story, very private. Absolutely, really, I was not shocked, but it was loveliest experience. Medical department is medical. You listen to every type of story, which have no head and no tail. But they exist. But this boy came tiny. He has bald head like the old guy. And tiny 9-year-old boy, when he came, his hair appear and disappear, time to time. Parents are in anxiety. He looked like old, a very lovely boy. So when he came, I asked him that, well, this is your problem. You tell me you want to become wise man or child with hair. He told, no, I want to be wise man. I said, you are wise, therefore you lost your hair. Because this happens when you are wise. You physically you are 9-year-old, but mentally you are 50-year-old. And he told me that, I read that. Boy told. Okay, I know that, I feel that. And when he came inside, first entering inside, you should take these all plugs out, you will have fire here. Electricity. First you given instruction the moment enter. They take these arc plugs out, don't you see the fire will take place? I said, you are right, you are wise guy, now lie down there. Now we lie down, we have very good talk. Any needle you take, any program you begin, he want to have 1,000 questions. What you want to accomplish by that? What you are going to do? This is for what? Ultimately he thanked that, did you give needle? I said, yes. I even did not feel. I said, that's good for you. Very wise. When you begin to think, first we should know what is awakening. Then we can know what is dreaming. Now you think, and I am sure you are not coming here to get anything, just entertainment. Feel you are dreaming or you are awakened. Will you try to feel? This is dream going on or it is something real? How we will know it is dream or not? No doubt we know that sleeping dream because we are awakened. If we are not awakened by chance, we remain in that dreamland, then how we can know it is dream or not? So to know the dream, there is only way to come out of that. And remaining part, howsoever you take part in dreamland, you become Lord Moses or Jesus Christ or Krishna, incarnated God on earth, and you become bigger, then you compare when dream is over, then is there any difference now between beggar and Lord Krishna? They both are gone away. That is awakening. In the awakening, all tiny gods and rituals and dreams, whether they are heaven or earth, all disappear. Not one. Because the awakening is similar to deep sleep. In the deep sleep, dualism cannot exist. Do not fight. Our nature is to fight and command reality to adapt to ourselves. That is our problem. Our problem is to have command over nature, then to adapt the nature to our service and to carry on our whimsical message, like telephone. Okay, what are you talking on the telephone? Can you produce nervous breakdown through telephone? Okay, yes, you can do that. Many people take telephone call, they have call for me, I know. They talk such a nasty language, some talk very beautiful language. Now I should have nervous breakdown on the telephone, but I don't have. Once you understand it is a dream, then you cannot have. You have to thank for the wonderful dream. Thank you for your lovely dream. They are shocked that, it is a dream. I said, then what it can be? You and me, both are one. Still you like to criticize me, to be against me. Don't you think it is a wonderful dream? And believe it, it is you, both sides, playing. You are the dreamer and you are the dream. That when you find out, that will give you shock. And dream is so powerful as long as we are not sure. This cannot be changed. It can be changed from one dream to another dream. That was the giving criticism against Guruji, final, that he had done fantastic work, only he was stuck in remembering memory of self. Okay, now you are lost. You are protecting the dreamer, and you do not know how dreamer can live without the dream. It is a relative name. It is not like professor. You call all the time professor, although he is not all the time in the college. He is a professor only when he is professing. That's why it is over. When college is over, his professorship is over. Before children, he is the father. He is the husband, and if you deny to play that role, he is playing the role of professor, there will be divorce. Okay, she is married not to a professor, to a man. You are a professor also, that is wonderful. But in whom you are father, mother, and forget professorship. Forget that you are police commissioner. In whom you are whatever. So everybody has his own private dream. Private thinking, personal, is dream. And common dream is awakening. Let us put it this way. I see you, you see me. And tomorrow if I tell, yes, thank you very much for coming yesterday, tell thank you very much for giving talk. So I see you and you see me. You remember, I remember. But if you dream I have seen you, then it is not necessary that you also feel that you have been seen by me. Not at all. Even the wonderful tantric or non-tantric sex can be done in dream, and the party with whom you have wonderful sex, that party does not know that he or she was with you. That is dream. See, that very fine difference is coming. In the dream, you are with somebody fighting or doing good, and then when you are awakened, ask that, did you get it? Did you get it? I gave you $5,000 in the dream. Did you get it? Even you got it, you have to deny if you find out it was dream. Even it was real, but if you find out it was given in dream, you will not admit. What is what dream? No signature? This is the opportunity everybody is searching. Therefore, it is not allowed to take anybody's signature when dying on your will or anything. It should be signature with full consciousness. Because other things going on in the dream. In the dream, anything given you take easily, you can deny. In dream, what we see, it is absolutely personal. World completely. How this personal world came is it did not exist somewhere. Okay, that is the product of the waking state. What we are thinking, because the thinking means coming out. Not cooperating with the nature and trying to adjust nature to our demand. Okay, do it, but it will be just like swimming against the current. That you must understand. You can swim obliquely, but not just it will be tiring. If you are obliquely swimmer, you can go other shore against the current. But only when you are crossing. When you are really swimming in the river, you want to swim, then just swim with the current. And the current of the river must be your current. Okay, that is the only way to enjoy. Therefore, here comes when two dreams are striking against one another badly. Howsoever there are pure stars, when one star is striking against that, there will be complete collision. No doubt nature does not allow that type of mistake. All sun, moon, stars moving with correct speed and movement. But the human mind is such a star that it hits against one another. If we are married, everybody's wish and desire is correct, nobody wrong. But so much frustration. Because the dreams are sitting, they are not having opportunity to become successful. There is a frustration. Is it necessary to allow all dreams? If that is done, then all dreams will take a million incarnations. Then we have no room. Then we have no room for liberation. God is not interested in your sinful account that you keep. He has no time to read it. He has no time to read good things. Why he is reading your sinful story? He does not understand you are sinner. He does not know, don't open your tongue. Let him know that you are sinner. And when you understand your dear light, then it means he does not see any sin. So why you should tell? Keep quiet. It is tremendous frustration. See, that is the whole thing. Here, without knowing this nature, husband and wife, parents and children, boss and workers, all in trouble. They all are in trouble. Because this world has become real. Therefore, whatever my dream bombarding my chest, why it should not come to be true? Dreams also true. Do not overlook. If you overlook dreams to be untrue, then total Christianity becomes under question mark. Because the Christian universe originated from 5 dreams, if you remember them. 5 dreams. That is the original source of our total Christian land. What are the 5 dreams? First dream. Virgin Mary is pregnant. Her would-be husband who is going to marry her, thinking how peacefully abide her company, she should not be disturbed or shocked. But when he found out she was pregnant, he wanted to get out of all. You know all this trouble. This began and now he has a dream. In the dream, angel comes, he tells she is pregnant by Holy Ghost, which was the reality, and then he admitted. This is first dream. Now 1, 2, 3, 4, dream after dream, what is second, what is third, that you point out. Dream comes, I can count your dreams. Then comes another dream, that you take the baby, go, get out. Another dream comes, hero, that he is searching the baby. So wise men are going and he is telling them that When you come see the baby, please inform me also, Savior. I also want to worship the lotus feet of Savior. And when wise man was coming back after the seeing the baby, then they have dream of not angel this time. This is very complicated story. First they have dream of angels. Now Bible tells they have dream of God. And they told, don't go through Herod. You go directly to your home. And the dream is to get out of the place for baby. Fourth dream comes when Herod is dead. That you go back. They come back. But he stops. That no. It is a dream, let me understand. Herod is not no doubt, but his son is there. And he may do the same thing. Then they have dream of God again. That yes, you are right, go to Egypt. Or move to Galilee. These are the 5 dreams. 2 times God appeared and 3 times angel. This is also dream. Can you deny? If you deny the dream, then total our Christian land comes under question mark. Because this is the beginning of total religion. Therefore, let us go slowly into analysis. How many varieties of this type of dream can be? Our dreams are not like that. Their dreams are true. So Lord Patanjali count there are 7 varieties of dream. Drashtam. You have seen something beautiful, the same thing comes in the mind. It was very attractive. Shrutam, you heard something very beautiful and it comes. Anubhutam, you have experienced something. And now it is not available, so dream present, take it. You want to very much, you are interested to play tabla. And you play and play, and you are tired, you cannot play. So in dream, you are the fantastic player. You are a fantastic player. You speak Sanskrit. And you try, you don't know few words, but in dream you are speaking so fantastic Sanskrit. And nobody can speak with you. And you are surprised that what happened to me. I am speaking Sanskrit, and these people cannot come, might be dream. It happened. So, drashtam, that which we have seen, shrutam, which we have heard, anubhutam, which we have experienced, prarthitam, that for which dangerously mind is tremendously trying to get it. Anubhutam, prarthitam, a great desire. Kalpitam, an imagination, imaginary dream, you want to do something. Pandit Mahamana Madan Mohan Malviya, he was in a school earning just $60 per month in those days. It was too much that time. He was dreaming buildings are hanging in this space. One day, 2 days. Repeated dream has some other meaning. Some dreams are repeated continuously. Those dreams are coming very near to biblical dreams. They are going to take place. One way or the other. They are very near. The dreams which are taking part repeatedly, they are not dreams easy. They are warnings. Nature wants to help you. So let me tell you meaning and then we will count variety. What dream is? Whatever we think, nature take a living, moving film. A living film, what you see, that is not living. Living, moving film. Not only ordinary, the moving film is taken when you have deer moving, you can take deer. Nature does not do that. No. This is your job. Nature is a very mighty photographer. You are restless, then nature will present you like a deer running. Because deer are restless. Then you see a deer. Then you see, oh my goodness, I did not like to see deer. How deer came into my dream? Because this is your life. It's your mind is like deer, restless, fickle mind. You are swimming in the water, and you don't. Now you know swimming, or you don't know swimming. Now might be if you don't. So you are going into water, pay attention. No dream should be translated as people are translating. It is dream interpreted by another dream. That is not good. You interpret dream by another dream, it is incomplete. Every dream must have three aspects. Physical, you see that. Psychological aspect of dream and spiritual aspect. As our total Bible, especially New Testament begins with 5 dreams, they have very great spiritual value. Besides that, physical. So come back, Malviji is seeing the buildings again. Now he told his dream to his friends. Friend asked how much you earn. Okay, that is $60 per month. And then they smile, okay, that is, might be some schizophrenic reaction hidden, coming. Ideas of grandiose. Ideas of grandiose. Then after a few weeks, he could not tolerate those dreams. He told again that I see those buildings and I think I am going to build a university. Then people go, aha, now it is clear that it is ideas of grandiose. And now I was doubting before something sickness with you, now it is very clear. You want to build a university, aha. Don't you think it is idea of grandiose? Poor fellow, he was not discouraged. He saw again the dream. He could not control. One day what he decided, he published news in newspaper and distributed pamphlet that opening of an university. When this came, the people, those who are interested to take part in drama, they became very much interested. What he talks. People are not interested in anybody who is presenting logic and budget. If a billionaire party open that they are going to open university, nobody will be curious. But a $60 man who is earning, he is going to open a world famous university, everybody became attentive. What is next? Just like if you bring a monkey or tiger in your home, everybody has to be alert. What next? Up to now it is okay, but what next is coming? They are not afraid what you are talking, they are afraid what are the consequences are coming. You might be in a bit violence, because this idea of grandiose is not successful, you can become violent. Now, after pamphlet distribution, nobody responded except certain curious people were around him. And they wanted to know every day what is new developing. They were interested in that. What next? When a crazy man walk around the road, you see a lot of children and teenagers, they find out what is going on. And they are interested because irrelevant, incoherent, he talks. Now this they did not know first. First everybody heard he sees the buildings. Now they got the clue that, aha, he translated, he is going to open a university. Now this is hidden ideas of grandiose. This is very great grandiose. Greater the grandiose and greater the sickness. Many friends and relatives became in anxiety they got. Now he took a forward step. Now he decided the date that on the meeting point of the river Ganga, Jamuna, Saraswati, Prayag in Allahabad, he will have conference for the university. Now the all interested people party, they took holiday to attend this conference because they were more interested what will come next. So they were attending conference, he delivered lecture, very fiery speech. Everybody was moved but superficially. When he made appeal that now money, here also will come, they will pass basket around you. Like that he passed the basket and nobody dropped a single cent like Aarti. Everybody saluted. Nobody dropped a single cent in the basket. He has a turban on his head, then he took turban out and began to move with the turban upside down. A lady, old, got up and she has 1 cent in her pocket. Darling, this is for you. That is the only thing I have. Now photographers were there, newspaper men were there, they were interested very much. This became the extreme. This became now intolerable. That's such a heavy appeal, and such a fellow who is dreaming buildings, planning university, he got 1 paisa donation. Reporters came, newspaper, they are not going to leave you without question. Say, ask her, what are you thinking by this 1 penny? This penny will be in golden box. It will remain there permanent in central office of the revenue department of the university. Believe it or not, it did not work out. He had that penny, it still did not work out, and people now are disappointed very much. Okay, now it is too much. Now he should be told, he should have treatment somewhere. This is too much. He is collecting too many people and talking a lot, irrelevant, incoherent. It has no relation with his personality. Now listen. Next morning they read in newspaper that Malviyaji decided to go on hunger strike on the bank of Ganga in Banaras. He changed the station. From Prayag he came to Banaras. And he wanted to open Hindu university. He got now God gave him mantra to open what type of university? Hindu, here lives Hindus. And let them go into hell if you die. He told, I will be on hunger strike till planning take place. I will die. Newspapers began to publish news because they are very much interested, they need some material. And they publish whole news, some were very sympathetic newspaper, some were very critic, but ultimately news was given medically 1 day, 2 days, 3 days, 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, 7 days, 8 days, 9 days. When 9 days came, then whole India was vibrating. On the name of Hindu, this Hindu nation, shame to Hindus. Is there any Hindu university in whole India? No. There is a Muslim university. This is your country. And the man is dying. Shame to you. On whose kingdom he is dying? Now newspaper brought out that on whose kingdom he is going to die. And question whose kingdom? Answer, king of Darbhanga. Poor fellow, his throne was shaking. He left right away kingdom, came running, fell down at the feet. Devta, get up. Your university is built, finished. You take the juice. I don't want anybody to die in my kingdom. I cannot tolerate. I salute you. I put my crown at your feet. That is enough promise for you. You get up. You are Brahmin. Lovely. Your tapasya is granted by Lord Shiva. He gave order right away, 25 miles continuously, to make the space available for university. He will compensate every village and city. A treasury department was emptied for that. Hindu university, product of that dream, shining among the topmost university of the world. Banaras Hindu University. It is the dreamland. It is a dreamland. Patanjali count, so this is another dream. Drashtam srutanubhutam cha prarthitam kalpitam tatha bhavikam, a happening. The dream of the happening. 5 dreams of the Bible. Old New Testament is product of 5 dreams. What type of those dreams are? You cannot analyze those dreams. Not authorized. Those dreams need tapasya. Those dreams are not psychiatric stories, so you translate them, analyze. No. Bhavikam. Happenings in prophetic dream for which you are born. And if you do not do, pay attention, nature will give you dream, and then will follow repeated dream. Follow that. Why our dreams are not so true as the dreams of Bible? Because those people were very near with nature. We are far away. Our dreams are pathological. Their dreams were divine and spiritual. Therefore, their dreams were reality. 7th variety of dream is dosajam, a mishappening. Prophetic division 2 happening is higher than mishappening. About some sickness, accident. You see somebody is there, you think, and party is knocking the door. Then you say, funny thing, I was thinking just now about you. You are there. You have a dream, next day party with suitcase at your door. Night time you have a dream. These 7 dreams, now what dream is? The experience of Disneyland. This dream world is complete. Here are dead president. Here are dead prophets. It is Disneyland. Everybody is living but dead. Here is Buddha. Here is God. Here is the church. Here is the temple. Here is the synagogue. Okay, that is all a dreamland, sir. When you are awakened, desire comes whether those people who were with me, they also awakened or not. That's funny thing. Where are you in dream? If you are in India in dream, and where are you awakened? You are not awakened, where are you dreaming? You are awakened, where are you sleeping? That is the great beauty of the dream. Many times, really speaking, I was shocked. I was dreaming that I am in India. Great anxiety came. I mean, how I came here? I have to finish my work there. Now I came here again. Now again I have to spend money to go back to United States. Why I should not finish my work? Then I should come here finally. Why I should come here? Anxiety, frustration, worries. Oh my goodness, this is too much expenses. $5,000 it take to compensate everything. Again journey, aeroplane here and there. And you have not seen my journey. They are very lovely. They are very royal. Nice hotel. Lovely. If you are in foreign country, always take biggest hotel, because the people are ready to stab you anywhere, or to deceive you, to not to teach you alone, also to cheat you. Teaching and cheating very near. One word to turn this way, it becomes cheating. Expensive program, awakened all of a sudden, in the same cottage, San Francisco. Feel happy, oh my, thank God. I'm still here. I have not, my $5,000 are set. I have not spent them, it was so marvelous. God has a power. God has a power that many incarnations karma He can reduce through dreams. Because the hidden recorded speeches and karmas are hidden in the brain, and they have to be paid off. So while you begin to meditate, suppose you need to be 100 years somewhere. Dream will pass 100 years incarnation within 30 minutes. You might not be happy by nightmare, but nature is very happy that 100 years karma you passed. 100 years family, suppose you are married, then you have 5 children, then you have divorce, then you are fighting with every child, then you are separated, then you have law court, then you are in jail, and there you have every type of trouble and anxiety and worry, and there you are inside the jail, you are bitten by the cobra. This is a very painful experience. Then you are died and awakened, then you realize there was nothing. No jail and no cobra for anything. But you get up with palpitation, with cold perspiration. You cannot stop the palpitation of the heart, but you are feeling very happy. Thank God, I was not in jail. No, I was not bitten with the cobra. I don't have police case. I was not criminal. But it proved that you were criminal in the jail. And the dream. Why this type of dream came? Because this was hidden. Nature is passing our karma through grace really. You know, Dr. Saraswati fell down from the door and passage. Immediately after that I told that you know that what it was. You should go and remain in meditation. God has blessed you and blessed everybody around you. He gave you life back. You were supposed to die here. And she took that way. Nature is giving you blessings. Where you have to die, there you get accident come out. Very graceful hand of the nature. Man can change any destiny at any moment. You are not born here just to pay off a loan. You are paying, but you can also do business. You can create a new world completely and you can pay up very easily. Why to bother? Paying off through your... If you can create karma, then you also have power to destroy that. And destruction is easier than creation, that you believe. It is always easy to destroy than to build. Anything you build, it takes time. Even you build mud house, I tell you, it will take long time. But destruction in a moment. So nature had that power to take care of our karmas through dreams. Now what are these dreams? First we understand dreams are private and personal property. And there is a similarity between awakening and dreaming. Awakening by means physical awakening. Physical awakening is dualistic, subject and object. Same way dreaming is. Dualistic universe, there is also subject and object. There are also marriage, there are also police department, there are also jail. There also you cannot do what you want to do. There is a police behind you, there also. Anything. You are not without that. You will be arrested in dreams. So don't do anything wrong without seeing the police car. Don't drive so fast. Dream. But in dream you find out in your personal property there is little difference. If you see me in dream, then it is not necessary that I also have to see you in the same dream. No. You see me and you ask me that Guruji, I have seen you. It is not necessary that I must be familiar that I have been seen by you. Not at all. This makes more complicated. It looks simple. To understand dream, many people are reading books, dream analysis. I said, this all will be failure. This is not dream. This is not dream analysis for awakening. This is waste of time. Dream only can be understood properly when you are ready to know. Therefore, first we understand dream is part of the sleep. And awakening is not. Physical awakening is separate. But physical awakening also is a dream. It is called a common dream. In this common dream, if I have seen you today and I see you after 6 months and I remember, I have seen you were in our program. And you tell yes. We both must agree to that knowledge, to our meeting. That is a common dream. Private dream in which you have your own complete world. Everybody is far away there. It is not necessary they should be there. That is your absolute, your personal creation. You have seen me, it makes different sense. You have seen a donkey, it makes different sense. You have seen an elephant, it has different sense. But whole energy is, nature is taking the film of your thinking, that difference in the nature. Other photographers take film of your acting. Nature has power to take living organic film out of your thinking. And you will find that every dream is, nature is presenting your life while you are physically awakened. Now if we want to understand that dream, then that mind which is dreaming cannot understand. Because this is his story, which is very true. So when we dream daytime, it is called thinking. And when we think while we are sleeping, it is called dreaming. So thinking is a daydreaming. No doubt we blame some people that he has daydreaming, but everybody has daydreaming, unless the person who is enlightened. What is not dreaming? Experience of root consciousness, in which dreamer is awakened, and when he is awakened, he finds everything true in the place. At the same time, when he awakened, it does not mean universe disappears. No, dream disappears. When you are awakened, there was sun, moon, and when you were dreaming, there was sun, moon, and star, river, and mountain, everything. River and mountain, sun did not disappear when you are awakened. They are there shining still. But those sun and moon, stars which you have seen, they are not here. You have not seen this sun. That was exact copy, and that was mental creation. And mind has that nature. That was the dream, your own private out of energy. It means that was your thinking. So one side thinking is related to the dreamland, other side there is another aspect. Thinking and physical awakening belong to more. As dream belong to sleep, so physical awakening belong to the department of real enlightenment awakening. That comes little different. Physical awakening is similar to dream, but as dream are part of sleep, so physical awakening is the part and parcel of enlightenment. So now you have four things: physical awakening, enlightenment, dream and sleep. Dream and sleep. What is the sleep? The sleep, deep, then we have to divide deep sleep. Deep sleep is that in which there are no dreams. Therefore, there cannot be subjective objective division. Yes, there is no. In deep sleep, there is no sun, no moon, no star. Everything is oneness. And this is so blinding darkness, we don't know what happened. Rich is no more rich, poor is no more poor, beautiful no more beautiful, sick is no more sick, man is no more man, woman is no more woman, and living is no more living, dead is no more dead, sick is no more sick, and healthy is no more healthy. And beautiful is no more beautiful, ugly is no more ugly. In deep sleep, everything is obliterated, finished. It's one product of life. And there is not knowledge of oneness either, finished. We do not see protoplasm either, nothing. It is nothing, just disappearance of everything. No subject and no object. Nothing is there. Early morning awakened, that is physical awakening. It is still dream, but it is different dream. It is a common dream now. First was private dream, this is a common dream. In this dream you are as much part of my life as much as I am. So you cannot be separate from me, although it looks. Because which we call common. Now what is the meaning of common dream? You see in dream 100 people. Every 100 people, every one of them is your own manifestation. And every one of them have common personality. If you go again back, if you have seen 100 people, if you can ask them by yogic power that, come on all, then you ask them, do you know him? He tell yes. Do you know him? He tell yes. I know very well. If you ask those all friends who were in your dream, that you never asked, you forgot, everybody forget, not only you. But imagine that where you want to question every one of them. You will laugh and laugh. Why I should question any one of them? I have no time and they do not exist. They were my own manifestation. Nobody bars outside. Now this common, such a huge universe, which is entering into fourth state, which is called Turiya. The four stages of the mind, waking, dreaming, sleeping, Turiya. Turiya state I, that state in which there is experience of pure light. Feel it, come out of dream. Drop every thinking. Do practice. And experience one consciousness. When you do not think and try to feel, remain there. What difference is that time between you and me? Don't think but feel. There's no difference, it makes no difference. You are in that body or in this body, as long as you don't try to get up. When you get up, then it is a new world is open. Remain seated in sea. Do not think. Do not interpret. Go into deep and deeper awakening. Feel that God consciousness. And let this ego disappear for a moment. Remain in that God consciousness. No doubt mythically it is called Christ consciousness. These mythical words come out of language. That is also language. Completely coming out of language, feel it. Therefore I like sometimes, I become a little bit jealous of those cats. They sit and they are becoming nowadays slowly my guru. I think they will be no more disciple. They really sit. When a cat sits, she really goes into meditation. I said, dear, she came one day to read Gita. I said, no, you don't need to read Gita. You already have that. You already have that. You are in the cat or you are in the human body. How will you find out? By thinking. And thinking we are born in physical plane. When you are not thinking, physical body is sitting there. But where are you now? Locate, not by thinking. Not don't ask mind where I am. Mind will tell you, I don't know. Feel. Is there any place where you are not? Feel. Is there any place where you are not? After experiencing that, now what will happen to this thinking department? That nature will take care of that. Nature will summarize the whole life. So all our karma, therefore it begin to operate through dream. Therefore it is not necessary that every dream should come under category of your familiarity. Sometimes dreams you will have so funny, you never understand what this is. You need help. But once you begin to meditate, I assure you, you will know your dream better than anybody else. But mistake going on till now, they are translating dream on physical plane alone. Some are gone up to psychological plane, but nobody entered into all three planes: physical, psychological, spiritual. Biblical 5 dreams you can never translate physically. They have a spiritual significance. Every dream has 3 parts: physical, then psychological, and then spiritual. You are on the top of mountain and you go toward the north, you see a lion. Beautiful garden, but there is a lion. So you come to the south, in the same beautiful hanging garden, again there is another lion. Then you go to the east, there is another lion. Then you come to the west, there is another lion. Now you realize that now I think this is the garden guarded by lions. Now thank God they have not seen me. I have seen them. So you walk very slowly that they should not hear you. Sound of your shoes and feet. So long, the nature is very miraculous. The moment you move your eyes, you find a tiny room, temple, like this, tiny, which has one door fortunately open. See the beauty of the nature like geometry, just one clue is there, rest is closed. So you go very slowly, open the door, go inside, and you try now to chain the door from inside. So take the chain, put that chain. Now comes sound. Now every line hurt. So all are, they smell now human flesh. They are running. Crazy lions. So they hit against the door of the temple, against those doors which were already closed. And due to hit in that shock, you are awakened with palpitation. Now how will you translate that? As I told you, dream has a history. This is history, physical. What is psychological meaning? What is the spiritual meaning? Psychologically, it means that your actions are wonderful. You are on the top of the mountain. Your creation is very lovely. But in your creation there are lions. They can eat you up. Certain mistake going on so subtle, they can finish all your life. Like Mullah Nasruddin's story. Somewhere he applied. There was a job, so he wrote everything that I am young looking, and this degree I have, PhD from this university, MA from that university, in commerce and economics and every type of mathematics, all things he wrote. And I have invitation to become general manager of the bank. I denied because I am not materialist, I am not interested in money making business. I have invitation from many corporations and I denied. I have invitation from Washington DC to give advice to president. I denied because this is a political job. I am interested in unselfish work. And I am not interested to work, therefore he is tricky also, he want to go on job. So whatever you will give, I will take. The man was tired, he told that your qualification is so high, Mullah, I feel very shy to appoint you. But let me ask you one thing. That you wrote all perfections, you did not write anything if you have some defect also, wrong in you. You have all things good, 100%. Something have you wrong also with you or not? He told yes. Something, just one thing, not many things. I am permanent liar. I tell lies. That covers everything. It is such a mistake which covers everything. So on the top of mountain, beautiful hanging garden, and there is a little mistake going on. Your creation is challenging. God gives you. Dream is exact report. It cannot cook any story for you. Your wife, your husband can tell you perhaps an artificial story. Your dream is your property. It cannot tell lie. That be careful. Do not dismiss that way. They have meaning. So nature wants to give you warning that although you don't pay attention, but something going on so wrong that it covers every perfection, finishes into deep water. And these are like a line. But there is a way to get out. The temple. It is symbolic. There is no temple. Temple is everywhere. There is a way if you can go in. Means if you can enter into Godhood. If you can allow the Spirit of Christ to be resurrected from you. If you can allow. Don't search Christ. Don't do that. Allow Him to be blossomed. Will you do that? Then you will feel you don't need to search. Dream means journey of seeking anything. Let us put this way. Dream means to set out on journey in search of something. That is dream. Therefore, even you have searched for seeking God, it also will be dream. This is the law. any journey of the mind from center to get outside that thing than to come back, this is dream. So whole our life business from the point of view of ultimate reality is dreamland, Disneyland. Only difference is this is physical dream while we are awakening and that dream while we are sleeping. In the book, all three are important. Mankind has not started deep sleep analysis, which we call Yoga Nidra. That also will come. Meditation already teaching that these dreams will not be over unless you learn technique of deep sleep. Therefore, Lord Patanjali ends his topic, the technique of deep sleep will bring the last mantra. That chant. Sarvasya chaham radisannivishta. Sarvasya chaham radisannivishta. Too high. Okay. Sarvasya chaham radisannivishta. Sarvasya chaham radisannivishta. You have to experience to get out of this dream, this principle of aham, I. Sarvasya cha aham hradi sannivishta. This pure consciousness is the deeply rooted, and this is the mystery of God. That way He is ruling. Sarvasya cha hradi aham sannivishta. Aham means pure light of consciousness. Sarvasya chaham hradi sannivishta. Takes it. Sarvasya cha aham hradi sannivishta. I am the center in all. And dream is called that which has parallel center. That difference. That which has a parallel center to the true center, artificial center, that is dream. Sarvasya chaham hradi sannivishta. Matta smritirigyanam apohanam cha. Matta smritirigyanam apohanam cha. All happenings, whether it is dream or enlightenment, they are in relation to one principle. There will be no dream either. Okay, that principle has to be understood first. Without that energy, there will be no death either. Death and birth, they are two realities different for you. For nature, they are the same. Nature has to work for that also. After death also, nature has to organize a banquet for you. You will go what you will eat. For you, you just leave the room and you are sitting somewhere else. But nature has to organize. You will need their breakfast. Lunch time you will need lunch like aeroplane journey. You are growing up. If anybody in trouble after the death, then those who are left here. The person who is dead, he is not in trouble. He had their banquet ready next incarnation. He might be sitting in heaven, having lunch with you, you don't know. He might have having lunch with you, and you are sitting here, you are crying. Okay, heaven itself is a very powerful dream. Don't forget that. Sarvasya aham hradi sannivistaha. This pure consciousness, as long as not experienced, so long whatever is experienced, it is a part of dream. No doubt, now we have to divide daydream and night dream. Daydreaming and night dreaming. No doubt, socially different. Sarvasya aham hradi sannivistaha mattaha. From this principle, center, matta, from me, from the center, smriti, memory and loss of memory, knowledge and ignorance, birth and death, love and hatred, failure and success, all over it. They will be in relation to this I principle. The more you are facing the sun, the more you have light. If you are not facing the sun, go other side, you have night. Night and light. Okay, whatever happening, good or bad, it has to happen through from the point of view of that main center, not this artificial center. So there are two centers. One is I and the other is me. I and me. Okay, now forget me and experience I. This I which we are speaking, it is really me. It is not I. Sarvasya chaham hradi sannivisto. Sarvasya chaham matta smritirigyanam apohanam cha. Matta smritirigyanam apohanam cha. Vedaischa sarvai ahameva vednyo. By all holy book and by all meditation, by all lectures, what man will get? After you become expert and you get enlightened, what you will get after enlightenment? What one is expecting after holy book? What one is expecting by Sanskrit? What one is expecting by Vedanta, Upanishad, holy book, mysticism, charity, donation, after all these good things, what are you expecting? Pure consciousness. Okay, that will be the result, and that should be the result of everything. What is to be known by any book? Aham eva vedya. Only this pure consciousness to be known, and that pure consciousness is God. What is God? Answer given, He is omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. That is not the way to answer. It is escaping from reality. Omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent is the product of that. What God is. What is God when omni does not exist? Omnipresent is from the point of view of relativity, creation. From the point of dream, it is correct. From the point of view of dream is omnipresent, omniscient, omnipotent. But from the point of view of Sabbath, what it is? When 6 days creation does not exist, omni does not exist, there is no sun, no moon, no star, no omni. How will you tell he is omnipresent? How do you came to know? In that state, what you will call God? Is he missing? Then you have done very great crime. The greatest thing we liberated, or holding the whole universe. Okay, that is pure light of consciousness. Okay, that is the end. And that will tell what is the value of the dream. They are so beautiful. Your million incarnation nature, please, has power to pass in a 1 minute. Finish. Get out. You are free. You have paid. And you are surprised how nature tells none of your business. You get out. You have paid. You have paid. That is the beauty. Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishto. And that center is not only your center, it is center of everybody. Therefore, you will have knowledge to know everywhere what is going on, truly. Sarvasya chaham hridhi sannivishto. Matta smritirjnanamapohanam cha. Matta smritirjnanamapohanam cha. Vedaischa sarvai ahameva vindyo. Vedanta krat veda videva chaham. He is asking who is the writer of these holy books. That is also consciousness when revealed in one person. It is the writer of that. It is using your body and hand. When we experience that light, that dream disappears. And real dream appears. And you come to one contrast, then what is the difference now between dream and this? What difference is? If your dream are like Bible as much true as waking state, 5 dreams whole. Like that, if your dreams are powerful, for it doesn't make any difference you are dreaming or not dreaming. And I am sure I tell you, when you meditate, then you will come to know this type of challenge. You will be sometimes confused, oh my goodness, who am I? I was that who was dreaming, or I am this who is not dreaming. You will experience both sides. Now will you take part in this to come out of dreaming? Drop every type of thinking for a moment. Drop thinking for 1 minute. This is 1 minute program. Sit like a cat, seeing, forgetting all language. Be careful, mind will jump up to interpret for you something. Don't admit that. Get out, please. I don't need your interpretation. I want to feel it. Go into deep and deeper with this inner music and inner silence. You drop all seeking. You are not seeking God. You are meeting with God. Why to seek? Jump. Allow your mind to jump into a state of pure consciousness. No thinking and no seeking. Seeking need mind. Dreaming will begin right away. Allow God to blossom. Time is very limited and work is too much. You have to do nothing, just relax. Jump, allow your mind to jump in and not to search anything. You can feel that energy which you have sapped from thinking. Now it is piling up. It is taking the form of current, powerful. It has to open new center. It cannot hide that center anymore. You begin to feel that intoxication.